Peoples of the universe, please attend carefully. The message that follows is vital to the future of you all.
Here's a message. As far as the future reveal. Remember to turn you on when you start your podcast. That was weird. I was just going, "Hi, how's it?" And I saw a blank screen. I was somewhat confused. Then I realized I hadn't added myself to the studio. Hello, everybody. How are you? This is a damn good cup of coffee. I am very happy to be supping it. I hope everybody is well wherever you are in the world. And today was my English birthday. Yeah, you get two being Jewish. The Hebrew and the English calendars are not synced up, right? We're kind of synced up. Like it's not as bad as the English and the Muslim calendar, right? Ramadan really floats I think it floats 12 months. It can be any time of the year. Like we have our holidays, they're very like tight. Their Passover is always in the springtime, right? They jiggle the calendar to do that. Anyway. So good afternoon, everybody. I hope everybody's well. What was I talking about? The calendar? Oh yeah, it's my birthday. Honestly, I don't know. It's like I don't really do much for my birthday. I mean. I was kind of busy. I'm doing a show now, you know. I kind of would rather do that, but I don't really think of it as my birthday show, you know. I figure you can only really do that once, right? Yeah, right. Well, if you do it twice, you kind of take the piss, right? At that point, you're taking the piss. I don't want to take the piss. I'm a nice guy. Anyway, I was thinking, do you think we are going to ever see any more Jodie Whittaker Doctor Who comics? Right? Do you think we're ever going to see that? My guess, I don't know. I really don't know. Listen, the Alex Kurtzman thing has blown my freaking mind. It was basically the hedge fund investors going, he's putting the shit out. Okay, that's the only thing we care about. They put that shit out. Don't care if nobody's watching, if nobody likes it. I don't know why putting the shit out makes a difference, but I guess it does. I want to put the shit out and everybody goes, it's shit. Isn't so good. It didn't work for Doctor Who. Something fascinating has happened, right? Since they announced they're leaving, right? Or the cancellation. I'm calling it. Until I hear a production team, I'm calling it a cancellation. Honestly, I think there'll be a new production in 2024, right? I think there'll be Stephen Moffat or Russell D. Davies standalone 60th anniversary special with whoever they can get, which apparently isn't Capaldi. Okay, what are you more pissed off at the BBC for? For giving us Jodie Whittaker or upsetting Capaldi so much he doesn't want anything to do with Doctor Who? Like, what? Let me got another Eccleston on a hand? Mother, really? Got like 15 fucking years to hear him? Son of a bitch. Capaldi is like, I'm doing well. I'm doing very well. Screw you, BBC. Screw you, BBC. And that's really, and I think he's done with Doctor Who. We're going to be looking at a couple of articles. He is done. He signaled that he wouldn't do Big Finish. You know, like, it was a bit dreary. Not quite swanky enough for me now. Man, I want more Russell. I want more Capaldi Doctor Who. That's basically I really want more. I don't think I'm going to get it. Really upsets me. So do you think there's going to be more Jodie Whittaker Doctor Who comics? My guess is I don't know. Here's what I would pitch, okay, to Doctor Who magazine, right? This is something that you could. By the way, the new fans, the crazes, they're vanished, right? They're smoke. They never existed. They're just gone. It's the weirdest thing. Like, because in the few days since it was cancelled, it's become acknowledged that Doctor Who is shit. Right? It's just like, yeah, Doctor Who is shit. Everybody's like, there's not even an argument. It's not even a question. It's just, Doctor Who is shit. Everybody thinks Doctor Who is shit now, right? And they think specifically this Doctor Who is shit. Because I remember it used to be good, but this is shit. Right? And that's what they got coming into their next 6 episodes season. By gum. So you got that coming in. I didn't see that coming, but you got that coming in. You got that it's a one continuous story, and if they don't capture the imagination of the people, which he's not, because apparently it's shit. For like the first episode I heard is shit. It's absolute shit. I heard the third episode is incomprehensible. Right? So I don't know. Listen, I don't know the veracity to any of these rumors, right? But yeah. So this is what I would do if I was doing a Doctor Who comic for Panini, right? Doctor Who magazine. I would do a Dr. Ruth strip, right? And I'd make it a good one, just a good Doctor Who story with Dr. Ruth, fine at her Hartnell Light TARDIS, bum bum ba da da da. Doctor Who being Doctor Who, right? At the end of it, she meets maybe after into 3 episodes to make it. But at the end of it, she meets the New Adventures Doctor, 7th Doctor, and the New Adventures Ace, right? And basically, it's a kind of like Crisis on Infinite Earth sort of thing. And using that way, you can just take that. You can do it in comics. In comics, it's fun. You can have like the Nick Briggs Doctor. You can have the what's the name? What was it? The David Warner Doctor. You can just have fun with it. You could have the Shaga Doctor. You can just have fun, right? And do like a big like multi-epic, boom, resetting to whatever it is. And then it's like you're not touching the main timeline because it's just all these fictional doctors, right? So that's what I would do if I was pitching to Doctor Who magazine, right? And that's something that both the new and the old fan could kind of get behind, right? Because it's like it's doing basically what the new series is doing, right? It's like, oh, multiverse, whatever. I mean, universes. I mean, I love the way Jodie Whittaker says that. Like they just said something mind blowing. Yeah, it's the most wild thing you've seen in all the universes. I mean, like Jodie, darling, Jodie. If you think it's pretty cool, it probably isn't. It's like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy when they're talking about humans being ape creatures who still think digital watches are kind of cool, right? Universes. Anything you think is clever isn't. You know why? Because you're not clever. Yeah, I don't know why anybody hasn't told you this. It's not like you're overly attractive, right? Like I don't get it. I don't get it. It's like basically what I'm saying is you're really lucky. You got jobs playing wives and mothers and girlfriends. That basically your wheelhouse, right? Mothers more than anything else now, right? Frumpy mothers who nobody wants to deal with, like pain in the ass mothers, idiot pain in the ass mothers. That's it. That's your character. That is your character. Yeah. Actually, I was thinking about Capaldi. You know what's great about Capaldi is something similarly shared with Tom Baker is that they would sound so incredibly above you, so incredibly more intelligent than you, right? And you can see things going on in there. It's the way they're playing it. You can see things going in their head, and they were crazy because they're crazy. Like Tom Baker's crazy, guys, is because he's crazy smart, right? And I think a bit of Tom Baker is that as well, right? I think Capaldi had that, but at the same time, they always trying to like talk to you on your level. They smile at you. They're like, "Yeah, I love you, Sarah Jane." Like he seems happy to see everyone. I think it's just like they're who it is. I think Capaldi kind of is as well, right? So, but it makes you feel like equals, or makes them feel like they're trying to be like equals to you, even though they're massively superior to you. That's the trait, right? Jodie Whittaker, however, likes to make you feel inferior, even though she's massively inferior to you. Universes. Yeah, no, darling. It's not mind-blowing. Yeah. We've all known about this for a long time. Like, a long time. Sliders was a long time ago, darling. And I got into multiverse, I guess, from Luther Arkwright, which was like another, 30 years earlier? Don't know what to tell you. You're 50 years out of date to go, universes? Oh, God, I can't. So anyway, that's what I would totally do. I would start with the Dr. Ruth thing, and so I'll get all the, the current fans go, ooh, Dr. Ruth, love it, because they can't say anything. They're like, right? Because they have to get behind it. And if it's a good story, it's a good story. And I think that'll be a novelty in of itself. Have it be a good story. You know, that's it. I like that Mark Miller one time ripped off the same concept as a Max Versaggio book, but then he did a really good book with it. And it was like, I would like to do that as that that sort of thing. But yeah, I think do a multiverse. But that'll be a way into it with the new adventures of Ace and the Doctor. That would be cool. That would be cool. I'm really into the season 24 box set right now. I'm like watching it intently. It's really good. I listen. Here's the deal. I split it with somebody because I really wasn't sure I wanted it. Right, and I'm like, I just want digital. I'll put half the cost. I just want a digital copy. Right, we do whatever. I figure is probably okay. I mean, like the BBC wouldn't, but screw them. Because I'm not going to buy it. It's season 24. I hate season 24. So I've seen everything from the everything apart from Time of the Rani on the Time of the Rani disc, and I'm really kind of into watching it now. I might watch it today, but it's so 80s. It's all so 80s, and it's shit. That's the other thing. It's really heartbreakingly shit. Because they just didn't know what they were doing, and they wanted it to be good. They like, you know what? It kills me. It kills me. If they just had a tone meeting, like I think just one tone meeting, Sylvester McCoy and the director, right? And Andrew Cartman. So what are we going for with this Doctor? What's our plan? Because that's what I'm about half hour into his interview with Matthew Sweet. Brilliant, just brilliant. And he was given no direction at all. Right? He just came from this weird, and I mean weird, underground roadshow. Right? This art with bagging nails up his nose and shit. It was like this weird experimental weirdness, right? And he was like, well, should I do a fall over here? And Andrew was like, yeah, I can do that. Right? Because, they expect the electricians to do the electricianing, and, the lighting people to do the lighting, the makeup people to do the makeup, and the actors to act. And so the guys like that, well, just tell me what you want. I am not, and he just thought it was like this shit fun job. He was like, yeah, okay. And then around the time he's making Paradise Towers, and you could see the switch in his performance. He realized, he's done some research into it. He realizes what an incredible character this is, right? He realizes what this is like the best character you can have in British TV. And it's incredible. And the stories are still shit because it's so badly put. Like Richard Pryor's really, oh god, and oh man, Delta and the Bannerman. It's just got an episode too many. And terrible special effects, which I'm sure you can take Delta and the Bannerman and edit it down and redo the special effects to about 45-minute episode, which would be really fun and really awesome, right? I would recommend. I mean, they should do it to Dragonfire as well, but I don't think you can say Paradise Towers or Time the Run is rough, mate. I haven't watched it yet. I'm scared. Oh, so here's a fascinating bit, right? Here's the thing that's crazy. That's the thing called Behind the TARDIS, which is you have groups of people watching the episode of the story, and you see their reactions. So one group, you get Sylvester, Sophie, and Bonnie. Bonnie is a hero. Freaking love Bonnie, right? I have so much respect for Bonnie Langford now from watching these extras, right? So much respect for her. And so they're watching in one group. And they got really fond memories of it, and they're like, well, everybody told me it was shit, but I quite enjoyed it, right? So that's what they are. So then you got Colin Baker and Michael Jason played the Valiard, right, as the other group watching, another group watching, and it's Colin Baker's still pissed off, right? He sees the regeneration scene, says, oh, he's wearing my teddy bear buttons, and I felt bad. Dude, come on! I know he's in your costume, and it's very hard. That was rough for Colin. Okay, worth the. If I had known that was on it and it's this good, I would have so bought my own copy. It's it's fantastic. It's just so good, right? And I got to do comparison videos about how Bonnie Langford and Sylvester McCoy deal with like really harsh criticism. Because again, they're in the same space that Whittaker is coming into her third season now, right? That everyone knows Doctor Who is shit, right? It's because of Trial of the Time Lord and the public firing of Colin Baker that everybody knows Doctor Who is shit. Like Doctor Who, it's always been shit, but now it's super shit, right? It's like every time anybody glances it on screen, it's like every stereotype reinforced. Everybody knows it's shit. And that's what they're coming in as. And it's basically shit. They took them a season to turn the boat around, but when they did, when they came thundering in with Remembrance of the Daleks, it was over, man. That was it. And they had one tone meeting, right? And you know what? Andrew Cartmel would have done it if he'd known that was the thing. He wanted in off the street, basically. He's like, "Do you want this job?" Like, yeah, okay. And JNT had checked out. Apparently, he was like, "You guys just do it now." Like his heart was broken, right? He was just a broken man, poor sod. Yeah, still, you know, he pulled it together. He couldn't help but pull it. Look at Great Greatest Show in the Galaxy. Save that from the asbestos. And it's one of the greatest episodes, right? So thank you, JNT. JNT, I'm glad has got a bit of respect now. Fine, let me get to the chat. Then we're going to show you something a really cool clip of a somebody made a version of Colin Baker's regeneration sequence into Time and the Rani. And it's much better than Time of the Rani. Like, see how and it's like takes it from this thing called The Last Adventure, the Colin Baker. He did like his last, and it's really good. It's really good. We're going to look at it together. Anyway, let's go through the chat. You know what? Before we get to the chat, let's pull out some eye candy, right? Let's do the eye candy. Let's go to the eye candy. Oh man, I spent how many hours? 2 hours a day. Oh, wrong thing. I spent 2 hours a day on like this really boring thing for my Indiegogo. Like, it's really like boring minutia. Just gonna get. It's like that. It's gonna be about 10 to 12 hours more. It's like, oh my god. It's like I got to do this thing for each page. Oh, it kills me. It's gonna be forever. It's gonna take forever. No, it's not. It's gonna take a couple of days. But like, it's gonna feel like forever. It is. Oh man, I am so not up for this. But what you gonna do? You gotta do what you gotta do, mate. Interesting day. We had new people move in our town. Very exciting. You know, like for anybody any Jew that comes to Israel, right? We view it as like a redemptive act. It's like we review it as if it was the expression of a 2,000-year-old prophecy coming to life, because that's how we view it. That's how we view it. When any Jew come back to live in Israel, that's exactly how we view it. And so they're really nice people. What happened was, it's really weird how they end up, because we're off the beaten track. We used to study, we have a really nice community. I really do love the place to live. We've had some turmoil over the last year, which hopefully about 3 weeks, it's going to be over. Oh, thank God. Had this thing going on that really split our community, which is horrible, because we were really close. Like, we were really, really close. But thankfully, everything's wrapping up. Like one party is going to be like moving on in a few weeks. And that's like the last vestige of insanity, I think. And then we can all just relax and just chill out and kind of be happy together. So I'm like, and it was really nice. So anyway, they arrived, and like everyone's like bringing them food and stuff. We're all happy. People go out there, wave flags, they sing. They're like, yeah, because it's like, again, we believe it. We believe it's like a expression of redemption. Like, whoa, like things are coming. Because like this is something we pray for 2,000 years. It really is. It's crazy. And the rebuilding of Samaria, the Shomron, we call it. Again, it's like a 2,000-year-old prophecy. It's crazy, actually. You know what's really wild? So there's a prophecy that the land of Israel will bloom when the Jews come home, right? Okay, fine, whatever. So if you go and look at any literature prior to 48, everybody talks about Israel as being like the dusty deserts, like nothing there. And like I think Mark Twain writes about. Is it Mark Twain? Yeah, I think so. What? Yeah. No, Mark Twain's a fictional character. Who wrote Mark Twain? No, it's Huckleberry. Mark Twain wrote Huckleberry Finn. Mark Twain's a real person. Yeah, I think it was him. He wrote about the road from Jerusalem to Tel Aviv or something, how barren it was, right? So now, and it's incredible. When you look at the map, you can see the areas where Jews are populated. They're just green. Especially, like, you know, when you get to, like, spring. It's incredible. It's like being in the south of France. It's rolling fields, freaking everything. It's crazy, right? The wild thing about Israel is you can get any train known to man within driving distance. Like there's snow, you know, mountains, and there's like desert, and there's like, you know, European forest, there's rainforest, there's like everything. It's freaking crazy. There's like little bit of land. You literally get to anything. But anyway, yeah, no, there's a brother that they like, and it isn't. Well, I tell you, it happened. That was the prophecy. That happened. What do you want to? People say, that's because of your Jewish agricultural methods, and we got it. Yeah, yeah, that could be. Actually, that blows my mind. Right, my son works in this. Went to school in this agricultural school again, which is you don't know how much of the Bible is about Jews farming the land. Like a third. I'm not even exaggerating. It's like a third of the Bible is about tilling the land. It's like, okay, that's weird. So that's what he does. He goes to this agricultural school. They get up like 5 a.m, right? And they do the prayers and all that stuff, and then they go to greenhouses and they go work at farms. They learn about farming. Because my son can't sit. He's not a sitter, let me tell you. And he found this school perfect for him. He's done really well. I'm really proud of him. So yeah, look, I mean, his rabbis runs just perfect. Everything lined up perfectly. This new rabbi came in, took it over, and it is my son blossomed there. You know, thank God he did very, very well. And he's not an easy kid, that one. So, but yeah, it's about agriculture. So yeah, so you can have like this thimbleful of water that feeds like a field. It's like, oh yeah, they worked out to do that. Oh, okay. Anyway, so I digress. I don't know how we got there. But listen, what would be cool if anybody wants this up for it, and they want to do a Israel vacation. I will plan you the coolest vacation. Okay, if you like wine and food, I think I can sort you out. Fine. Ultimate Lazarus, how are you, sir? The BBC is a British bullying corporation now. Yes. I think the corporation, they want to say cunts, right? That's who they are. Keely Chow, how are you doing? PD Rich, how are you? The __ podcast with Ian Slater says, hello, folks. Oh, how are you? __ podcast. I'm going to call you Ian Slater, right? Just call it, you know what? That's what I'm going to call you. Paul Roach, how you doing? I like that your avatar is pulled from the season 12 Blu-ray box set, okay? It shows a good taste and so. So here's the thing. I got this, I'm watching the season 24, but I don't have the physical disc, right? I'm digital. Am I going to make myself a blank box and just put it on my shelf? And I think the answer is yes. Yes, exactly. Because I make them all with the real logo, not the Jody shit. If anybody wants them, just get in contact. I'll send you the files. Merck said, how you doing? Hail the Rablaisian Rabbi. Thank you very much. Ben Puma, how you doing? Matt Pott says, happy birthday. Oh, thank you very much, everybody, for their birthday wishes. Very nice. Thank you very much. I'm not used to people being nice to me. Right? I'm like, what? Are you trying to lull me into a full sense of security? Yeah, no. It's a strange thing. Yeah, I'm always, I'm on guard. Anyway, so the new people moved in. It's like, okay, imagine your life is a sitcom, and there's a new character moved in. That's what it's like, right? That's exactly what it's like. New neighbors. The dude is really tall. I think he's into good TV, which I'd like. He likes Tyler. He likes weird stuff, and he's an interesting guy, right? So I'm like, okay. So I think he's got like this giant. Again, this is not normal for an Orthodox Jewish community. I think he's got dreads. I think he's got these giant dreads, right, which he keeps underneath his hat. And I'm like, and I want to go. Come on, let's have a look, mate. Let's have a look. But you know, you don't want you don't want to be rude. But like, whip him out. No one's looking. We're all fine. You see, that was the reason I moved here, right? And this is the thing. I'm really hoping we're going to get back. Is that we have a vastly different, I would say, a vastly diverse community. In that in terms of religiousness, we have people who are. They go to shul like once a week, maybe, and there are people who go 3 times a day. There are people who, don't necessarily eat kosher. There are people who don't completely keep the Sabbath, right? And there are people who do, right? And there's everything in between. And there are people whose children are not religious at all, right? Like we got friends of ours who's I was going to say gay son. So, we all love him, right? I mean, okay, so you are, mate. We're not being judgmental. For his sister's wedding, and to make a point, he wore these heels for the photos, and we're all like, dude, we all know you're gay, okay? Like cats out the bag. Like, no, you're not phasing anyone, okay? That's a bit overkill, is what I'm saying. That's my point. David Enke, how you doing? Cal Lynch, how you doing? This I'll say, how are you? Matt Potter, say hello, but I'll say hello again. Your avatar is a strange one, sir. It is a strange one. It made me look again. Cam, how are you doing? I do like your friend Cam. Nah. George Falloon is here. Oh, man. Just jumped. Oh, I don't even know where we were. Okay, there's lots of people. Names I haven't seen yet. So I got to go back a long way, apparently. Okay, David Enke, Cam, PD Rich. I see you all there. Fine. George Falloon. Hi, I'm only 7 minutes late. Well, I'm 28 minutes late. So there you go. No, I'm 22 minutes behind on the chat, but I can catch up. I'm sorted today. I'm terribly sorry. Rabbi's birthday. Thank you very much. The BBC is collecting doctors. Don't like them. Colin Baker, Christopher Eccleston, and now Capaldi. Yeah, I know. I bet Jodie will go quiet once. Yeah, nobody wants her back. Okay, Jodie, nobody wants you back, darling. It's okay. Hit the road, Jack. That's fine. But here's the thing. She's walking into everybody knowing Doctor Who is shit, right? I mean, that's literally what she's walking into. It's not good for. I don't know how they're going to get over that. There's going to be people who shit watch it, but the thing is, it really is shit, so people will stop watching it. Right? That's the problem. I don't think people are going to watch it. Rich Hedin, well, maybe Mark Gatiss is a showrunner. I'd love to see his episodes of it. Yeah, I hear that, but I would kind of like to go outside the clique now, right? I think he kind of was co-showrunner by Moffat, right? So I wouldn't mind. I mean, I don't know. I like the idea of J. Michael Straczynski, quite frankly. I think well, that's an interesting. It'll never happen. My guess is BBC are on their knees to Jed Makuro, right? That's who I think is their dream casting. I think they're sucking his dick. They're saying, anything, can you just do Doctor Who, Joe? Everything he does is good. And they know he likes science fiction. His first thing was Invasion Earth. So it's a possibility. I mean, he's got a lot of opportunities, right? But that's who I think they are. They're like, 2024, you get 8 episodes. Come on, Jed. That's exactly what I think is going. Oh, my daughter's calling me. 1 second. Let me just see what she wants. Hello, darling. I'm in the middle of doing a live stream. How may I be of service? I am doing a live stream. How may I be of service? It's okay. There are scantily clad women on the screen, so their attention's distracted. Oh, she's gone. Yeah, no. Okay, she wasn't interested. Okay, here we go. So where was I? Rich. Maybe we get Mark Gatiss. I mean, who knows? I don't think there's anybody in the near future. I really don't. It's a really poison chalice. It's got to sound who absolutely loves Doctor Who, and you also got to understand the BBC is fucked. Like you know, I wouldn't be surprised if they lose 2 million this year and 4 million the year after. I bet that's what they're. I bet they know the projections, right? It's not slowing down the cancellations because they just make shit, and people are sick of their shit, right? And they can't stop with the shit because they think they're saving the world. Right, their shit. I mean, this is what's it? Common purpose, right? Well, the problem being put me onto. Like this is they got in everywhere, and now we just got shit, and we got common purpose everywhere, and nothing's funny, nothing's entertaining. Everything matches their stupid agenda, and people are leaving in droves. And the only reason it was only 1 million so far is because not enough people knew they could. The more people do it, the more people will do it. They're looking at a tsunami, right? They really are. And Jodie Whittaker's Doctor Who is not going to entice anybody back in. They are, they're basically trapped between the insanity of their ideology and wanting to survive. But yeah, like I just wish I knew what they did to Capaldi. I mean, yeah, I understand he wanted to do more, but they must have really screwed him over. Well, I'm gutted. I really am, because I love Capaldi's Doctor. That's why I love that book I reviewed. You haven't seen the review? Check it out. Dr. Alex's channel. The Doctor reads the Doctor. Oh, some bullshit. I can't remember the name of the book. Season 12, right? That's that. It's a good book, apart from the title. Kako, is everyone excited as me to get the Rabbi's book? Yes, they're coming! That's what I've been working 2 hours today. Oh, man, it was a nightmare. Mark has need to bring this in track. Ben Wheatley, Amy Jump on... I don't know whose Amy Jump is. Epsilon says, hey, Rabbi, Nameless One, who not Nameless One as in the singular, Nameless One as in he's victorious. Says, hey Rabbi, I say, oh no, it's excellent. Nameless One says, Mark Everything. Oh, yeah, same thing. It was the thing I read before. The funniest Blake is the Blake 7 commentary. What's the Blake 7 commentary? What? Big up. What was the Blake 7 commentary? Is that my commentary? I like Blake 7. Joseph Schlitz. Joseph Seltz, I should say. Joseph still said that they put him in Connor's costume, but they lost him for several. Yeah, Connor was pissed off about that. He's like, he's not that smaller than me. Is he calling me fat? I'm gonna have him. I'm not even joking. That's what it was like. He's thank God they weren't the same. And Sylv is like, you know what he looks like now? Because he's got these big glasses and he's tiny. He looks like Maz Katana from the sequel trilogy. You know, that piece of shit. I kind of like that character in the first one, the one with the big eye. That's exactly what he looks like. It's weird. Before it said the Blu-ray is brilliant. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Really happily plowing through it. Sanaga24, how you doing? They say, oh, hey, sweetie, your birthday. Hope you had a happy one. Not bad. Again, it was nice meeting you people. And you know what? It's always nice meeting people who agree with me that the end of days are here. You know, like I met this new family, lovely family, really nice family. And I met the wife, and I just said in passing, listen, I firmly believe the end of days is here. She's me too, and we just agreed on everything on that one. So I'm like, there, and both her husband and my wife like withered. They're like, oh god, yeah, we know. Yeah, I tell you, dude, you heard it here first. Let's say I'm 6 months out. I'm going to claim victory on that one. I always liked Bonnie. I never understood the hate. The hate was that she wasn't very good in the role. She didn't understand what she was doing. But she loved it. She had so much fun with it. If she just had direction, she would have been brilliant. And the proof of that is her on Big Finish, where she's very, very good. We're going to do a deep dive into Bonnie on Big Finish. There's a lot of classics out there, and they're all cheap as chips, right? Man, 80s was crap until Chernobyl. I guess so. Well, he has gone very 80s with it. David Enke says, thanks, Cam Cam. I don't know what you did, Cam Cam, but well, good on you. Darren M is here. How you doing? I'm only 15 minutes behind now. Queen Charlotte, I hope you're having... this is post-dinner, isn't it? I feel it's post-dinner. I am honored indeed. I hope you dined well. I hope you dined well, and it wasn't the blood of innocent. Samuel Longhorn Clements' pen name was Mark Twain. There you go, Samuel Clements. I would know that only from Star Trek: Next Generation. Oh my God, Star Trek! It's really dead now, right? Because I don't think I'm gonna even watch or review it. It's where I am right now. Here's the ways it's worth reviewing. If I say the plot and it's so ridiculous people can't believe it, then it might be worth it. Because somebody set out the plot of Rosa. The article I did a video on a couple of days ago said out the plot of Rosa, and I didn't realize how unbelievably stupid it was. Right? Like how unbelievably dumb. So I think that might have value because it'd be funny. But it's not even like, what can I say? Red Letter Media did their parody of it now, and that's what it is. I don't know. I hate the heat. Hate it. Oh man, it was hot. It's been hot here in Israel, man. I don't know let's look at the temperature. Israel weather. Let's have a look. So it was 36. Was that today? Let's have a look. Yeah, 36 in centigrade. What was that in Fahrenheit? 95 Fahrenheit. Blimey, that sounds like I'm going to burst into flames. I'll go over 36. That sounds so much better. Sorry. Cam, there we go. Sultana Ball, I hate the heat. Yes, what can you do? Wesley Curry II. Hi. Ben, do not mix. Guess who? What? Who? Oh, huh? I don't. I have no idea. No idea. Ben, do not mix. Guess who? I won't. I won't mix them. Hint, I have Noah the plum. Hint, Jesus gave Noah... I have no idea. Yeah, you are not a Jewish Hebrew yet. Okay. I shall come visit you in prison. That's lovely. You sound a bit bonkers, mate, but thank you for stopping by. Jonathan Cox, how you doing? It's fun in the chat tonight. The campaign still isn't closed. No. But here, the campaign is staying open until I get confirmation of print. That could be, well, it's not going to be today. That's for bloody sure. I've got to do all the bloody stuff to the files to make them work. But hopefully it'll be ready to print this week. That's the plan. When it goes to print, that's when it closes off. So I have no idea when that's going to be. Right? Anything could happen in the next half hour. JMS will be very interesting if Bab 5 is anything to go by. Also, his comic book work is excellent. I do think it would be interesting to see him come to England and have to do a British style show, right? And like, do you bring a writer's room in? He basically wrote Babylon 5. I think he will probably bring writers in. Tzvi Lebetkin regarding common purpose as Rabbi as Yuri Bezmenov, you've got to deal with them after they've infiltrated, or they'll get stronger. Yeah, that's it. Well, and they get stronger and they destroy it. I mean, look what happened to BBC. BBC is going under, right? Yeah, we all thought the BBC did dirty, but for him to say he's not coming back means it must have been worse than we thought. Exactly. We're going to look at that shortly. Now what looks like Muscatana, I guess so. No, Svetsky really does look much like Muscatana. Don't think about Star Trek and little Viacom people don't play. Yeah, I mean, listen, I guess they're just going to keep doing this as long as they can. That's what happened with comic books. They just kept doing it, and then they just did a lot less of it because they had a lot less to do. Fine, let me open up a new window. New window. Start over there. Where's the... Como's in trouble. It's funny. They were all sucking his dick a while ago. Let's look at this first. This regeneration clip. Okay, let me just pause it. Nope, doink. Here we go. 6 stocks regenerates. So this is by, what's the name of the Confession Doll? They're a bit Jodie fans, but don't hold that against them because this is awfully good. I think awfully good. Let me turn the sound up. I don't think we'll get copyright struck for it because this is all Big Finish. Big Finish don't mind you playing their stuff.
Soon, there will be virtually no limit to what I can do.
Upon stealing the Doctor's physical form, the Valiard intends to vanquish all of the Time Lord civilization. Oh, I guess much like what's his name? What's his name? Played them up the latest master, sort of. If it's really a master. The Doctor, with his mind trapped in the Matrix, generates a telepathic pulse to prompt his fatal end on LaCursha. Yeah, this was really cool. With the Doctor's current incarnation on facing imminent regeneration, the Valiant plans have been foiled.
You'll be left in confinement in the Matrix, with no place in space or time. Doctor! Call me late. You idiot! You've killed us both! You've robbed yourself of the future!
Oh wait, this is freaking incredible. I have to say, this is really incredible.
The future is you. There's no future at all. You can't let me die. I'm part of you. You're nothing to me. What about your precious moral scruples? They died with me. Hold on!
What is it? What's attacking us?
Focused beams of radiation. I don't know how I miss these readings.
Like, how good are these things going to get when they can really do deep fakes easily?
It's coming from the planet LaCursha. What I was going to say was, I'm afraid it's deadly to Time Lords. Oh, so that's it.
Yeah, they're using deepfake at this point, I think. It's really well done.
I've had a good innings. All those lives I've lived. I hope the footprint I leave remains light, but apposite. It's far from being all over. Who said that?
Yeah, that was from Vengeful and Varos, I think. That's it. It's just, they've done this so well.
Who is that? Who's that?
Yeah, that wasn't as good on actual Time in the Rani, unfortunately.
Leave the girl. It's the man I want.
Oh, don't we all, darling? Don't we all?
I feel it. Yes, yes. I will regenerate. Our future is in safe hands.
I think that was freaking awesome. I have to tell you, I think that was absolutely awesome. So yeah, what they call it again? Confession Dial. Well done, well done. Did they give you a like? That I think that deserves a like, quite frankly. Fine job. Okay, let's have a look and see what we got to look at. We got a lot to look at. We got a lot to go through. A lot of crazy out there. We got the River Song trailer. We got the Dr. Poll. Let's look at Capaldi. Yeah, and then somebody sent me another Capaldi article. We'll look at right after this. Oh, that's the. Is that the right? No. 1 second. Radio. No, dismiss. Dismiss the Radio Times. Always good to dismiss the Radio Times. Share screen. Allow. I shall allow this in my magnanimous way. Doctor Who star Peter Capaldi doesn't want to return for a multi-Doctor story. Doctor Who star Peter Capaldi doesn't want to return to Doctor Who. Yeah, at all. The more you have, the less effective they are. Not really. I disagree with you there. I do disagree with you there. Capaldi hinted he wouldn't fancy returning for a multi-Doctor story. Not going back for the 60th. Fans of Doctor Who eager for another multi-Doctor story. Avert your eyes. Peter Capaldi, who played the 12th Doctor, said, I wouldn't really fancy returning for a part of one. Capaldi, who plays the Thinker in James Gunn's The Suicide Squad, discusses thoughts on a multi-Doctor storylines during a chat on Sunday with Stephen Riley. I wouldn't really fancy that. I think we just said that. He said when asked if he'll be up for reprising the role alongside a new Doctor. Well, maybe this new Doctor. There are so many Doctors now. Yeah, I'm quite happy with what I did. You know, I love my time on Doctor Who. But I think the more multi-Doctor stories you have, the less effective they are, really. Well, yeah, boring, I guess. Yeah, I mean, the 5 Doctors is less dramatic. It's less dramatic than the 3 Doctors. Like the end, yeah, they do get I think what really took the cachet out of them was the 2 Doctors. That was weird. With the Doctor Who 60th anniversary looming November 23rd, 23, many fans have hoped that for all 13 Doctors, more likely 14 by then, following the Jodie Whittaker as leaving the season after the series. No, is this person insane? There's not going to be 14 Doctors by 2023. You know, I'll be surprised. I'll be surprised if they've cast a Doctor by the time she regenerates. Right? I'll be surprised if they have a production team in place. Maybe. I know. Again, my guess is they are on their bended knees to Jed Makura because they want it to continue. They know it's profitable. They know it's a valuable brand. But that's really the bottom line. But yeah, they have to find somebody who they could trust to do it. And I mean, Chibnall's really done a bad job. Plus, they're insane. They all believe this, ideological bullshit, which they're also addicted to, right? I mean, it's I truly do not know how and how these crazies don't believe reality to be what it is, and there's no talking them down. They're all crazy. With Dr. 14 by then, of course, Capaldi could be bluffing. David Tennant reprised the role of the 10th Doctor for the series' 50th anniversary, despite previously claiming he wouldn't return to the TARDIS. But even if Capaldi didn't return, Tennant, Matt Smith, and Whittaker confirmed they would be up for a multi-Doctor story featuring their generation. Yeah, come on. That was kind of like... Look, again, Matt Smith and David Tennant will be like, yeah, okay, I'll do that. You know, I mean, that's what they're like. You know, I mean, if we can come to some kind of agreement and you pay me and I have time, I put it in my schedule and something I'm theoretically okay with that. Maybe and they haven't seen Jodie Whittaker, so. But they'll in an interview with Jodie Whittaker at the time. What are they going to say? Like, no. I mean, like, come on. And it was a puff piece for HBO to promote HBO Max, which they were all like clearly contractually obligated to do. I'm not sure how much that's a confirmation they're going to return from. I mean, it really isn't. Okay, that's really like again. I think their best bet is if they get Mark Gatiss, like somebody said in the chat, or something they know, or Moffat or Russell T Davis to come back to do a one-off 60th special, right? That I could sort of see happening, and I can see that happening before there's a 60. Before there's a what's I going to say? There's a 14th Doctor. And also, I don't know, like it's a real poison chalice. I mean, like as a creative writer, I was Jeb was it Makuro, and I had all these things going on, and like he could have done science fiction if he wanted to. He seemed kind of happy doing the stuff he was doing. And what's the last thing he done Line of Duty and The Bodyguard. Did he do another one recently? Did he do Inside? Or Time? No, that was what's his name? Jimmy McGovern. He did something recently though. He did do something. What was it? It wasn't. It was before Line of Duty and after Bodyguard. Okay, fine. I think we're gonna have to look him up. Okay. I think that's all we got to do at this point. Let's see. Is there anything else interesting they say in this whole article? Probably not. Who wrote this? Is it Hugh Fullerton? No. She did a few recently. Maybe Hugh Fullerton's on holiday. I mean, when we all get back and said, I'm inviting everyone, says Whittaker said, yeah, what's she going to say? It's really not up to us to decide, but we all like hanging out together, so that would be nice. That's hardly, signing a committal. But 1 second. Let's Line of Duty Wikipedia, and it's going to be by Jeb Makuro. The bibliography, filmography. What do I want? Film. Let's go to film. Is it filmography? Bibliography. Bloodlands. Lady Chatterley. No, this isn't right. TV. But. Okay, Invasion of that was TV. TV. Okay, Line of Duty. Oh, it looks like there wasn't something then. Or maybe there was. Critical, I don't remember. Was he nominated for anything recently? No, it's for Line of Duty. I don't know. Maybe he didn't say. But anyway, my guess is they are on their bended forelocks, begging him to have a stab. Well, now 1 second. Somebody else sent me another article. Digital spy article. Oh God! It's another one saying the same thing. Here, let me pull this up. Yeah, okay, we get it. You're not coming back. Okay, but I accept it. Done and dusted. Doctor Who actor Peter Capaldi explained that why he isn't returning for a special episode. Is this the same thing? After portraying an iconic Time Lord across 3 series, 4 years in total, the Scotsman now recently moved to the comic book fair, The Suicide Squad, alongside Margot Robbie, Viola Davis, and hang on. 1 second. No, I'm on the right thing. Fine. I thought I clicked off this, but I thought I closed this window. I was like, oh man, oh no, that's very good. Good news that I haven't closed the window. But I just said, I'm so looking forward to this movie. I hope it's good. However, who was hoping that Capaldi might show us other Phantasm now? Okay, this is the same story. I really don't fancy that. Yeah, we did. Okay, fine. Same story. Fine. So let's go back to the show notes. So we're talking about season 24, new Doctor Poll. Let's look at the new Doctor Poll. This is just, it's interesting to get an idea where people are holding. But firstly, these polls are stupid because they always get flooded by the crazy Jodie fans. Although I think they've just gone, haven't they? I think they just like imploded. Oh, let's see the results. Michael Sheen had 19%. He was at 25 before. Interesting. Richard Iodi at 15. Joe Martin at 11. Wow, Tanai Miller got 2. Lydia Wiss got 1. Andrew Scott's got 7%. Andrew Lester. Male clearly dominating the board over here. Men are clearly dominating the board. Wow. That's really fascinating. Yeah, look, 6% for Ben Whishaw, Adrian Lester 2%, Andrew Scott 7%, Vicky McClure 2%, Kelly McDonald 2%, the Erin Doherty 1%. That was stupid. Look, men are getting consistently not below 2% so far. Johnny Lee Miller 4%. Ian Warren was not about 2%. Nick Mohammed, never heard of him, 1%. Okay, he's a low scoring guy so far. And as Alexander Vlahos is 5%. Colin Morgan 6%. Michael Sheen's the winner at 19%. But you see, like how everything's like slanted. Like Michaela Cole, 2%. All the women got nothing. Right, the women got a very low percentage of the vote, and not because we're in a sexist country, but because people they blew it up. That's the problem. They absolutely blew it up. But forget reality and reason. Let's go look at this. People are full of crap. I accept everything, man. They keep asking me if I accept things. I accept, okay. Nah, I'm a passive guy. Doctor Who, Scottish actress Kelly MacDonald tipped to take over the TARDIS. No, she isn't. Scottish actress Kelly MacDonald has been tipped to take over the Doctor Who following the news that Jodie Whittaker will be leaving the program after 4 glorious years. I did Inglorious. MacDonald, 45, found fame playing Diane in Danny Boyle's 1996 adaptation of Train Story. Is that where she found fame? I wouldn't say that. I mean, that's where she first came. That was her first successful role. Found fame. I think Broadway Empire was really when she got my radar. I mean, I don't know. It's one second. Let's look her up. Let's look up filmography then. Kelly MacDonald. Bit of Wikipedia action. And of course, you had to be gay in Line of Duty because everybody's gay, baby. Everybody's gay. Hey, Trainspotting, I saw that. Stella Does Tricks, sounds like porn. Didn't see that. Dead-Eye Dick also sounds like porn. Didn't do that either. Cousin Bear, Elizabeth. Oh, was that one? Is that? Yeah, okay. I did see that, Elizabeth. Fine. Splendor, didn't see that. Loss of sexual innocence. Okay, she's done a lot of porn, apparently. My Life So Far. Tube Tells, more porn. 2 Family Houses. House. I think I've seen House. House of 2000 comedy written by Eric Stiles. During again the film is the stars Kelly MacDonald. Okay, well, don't give me too many up. I don't think I know it. I don't. Gosford Park. Yes, I heard of that. Finding Neverland. Yes, I heard of that. Hitler's Guns to the Galaxy. Oh, she was hardly in that. Doesn't really count. A Cock and Bull Story. More porn. No Country for Old Men. Oh, right. I don't know if she was in that. But by this time, she'd already done Boardwalk Empire, right? 2010 was Boardwalk Empire. I think before Skelly, Girl in the Cafe, State of Play. So I haven't seen all this stuff, but I know most of it was quite major. Oh, that was great. Hating the Nation, that Black Mirror. So let's go prior 2010. No Country for Old Men. That was like a biggest deal, I think. Nanny McPhee. I don't know. Anyway, Kevin Donald, 45. Okay, there was a bit of a. I was splitting hairs there. Okay. I will admit that could be. I could be accused of splitting hairs. You could be correct. There are a number of people. Trainspotting. She has a prolific career across films that we just looked at that. Most recently taking on the key role in DCI, Joanne Davidson in Series 6 of Line of Duty. Chelsea, again, I like everybody has to be a lesbian. Like, can we just have somebody not be a lesbian for once? And don't get me wrong. I mean, I normally like lesbians a lot, right? I'm normally like very pro-lesbian. I mean, like basically the more the merrier. I would see them absolutely more on TV. I'm up for that. But like really, everybody's a lesbian all the time. There was another. Hang on a second, someone came back on. Turn your camera on side. Engage with your public boy. There are a number of people rumored to take over from Whitaker. No one is rumored. No one is rumored. Below it becomes the 14th Doctor. Well, 14,000th or whatever. Including It's a Sin Store, Ollie Alexander. Hey, I'm homosexual. I must be Doctor Who now. Oh, Doctor Who's gonna suck a Yeti's cock. Oh, well, he likes a bear. I May Destroy You creator, Michaela Cole. Fleabag writer and actress Phoebe Waller-Bridge. I would rather have Phoebe Waller-Bridge put her fist up my ass. Okay, I say that because she seems a rather slender-wristed young lady. But I'm not really into the fist up the arse thing, okay? But I would rather her do that, and I take that on for the entire world than we get subjected to her Doctor Who. Oh my god! I mean, look, she would be at least more charismatic than Jodie Whittaker. But then again, so is Phoebe Waller-Bridge shoving a fist up your ass. Also more charismatic than Jodie Whittaker. Yeah, you might not like a fist up your ass, right? You might be like, I don't like a fist up my ass, right? You might be like that. But then you go, but at least it's not Jodie Whittaker and Doctor Who. And Wells Good Elminster, Michael Sheen. I think we'll be lucky. I think we'll be very lucky for that. Support trusted quality journalism. It matters. Oh, please. There is no trusted quality journalism, right? Oh, we got a bit of Peter Capaldi going on there. McDonald's odds have been slashed by bookies, with the actors currently at 20-1 at live breaks. That bloody 20-1. That's hardly, like, oh, she's in. The book is Apex Happy. The race to replace Whittaker is well and truly on now. Although the killing was one of the proven as a popular pick of hundreds at 20-1. 20-1 is not good odds of anything. Whittaker made history as the first woman to play the titular Time Lord. Really? They should have mentioned that in the publicity. They should have let people know. She was the first woman to play the stunning and brave Time Lord. BBC announced last week that she'll be leaving the show, and instantly it became the show to say it is okay to say that it is shit. Right? It instantly became that. Oh god, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Oh, what a crap! Let's have a look at Bounding in the comics. Honestly, this news about it shifting into a Evil Lynn story, Varsity Universe. I'm going to give him a bit of pass right now because I liked it. I kind of liked Evil Lynn. I thought that was good. I was up for that. Yeah, look, who cares how much money people make? Matt Damon says superhero films are a symptom of Hollywood's worrying new focus on mass appeal. They've always had a focus on mass appeal because they want masses of money. Right? They want massive money. I would like to see the David Ayer cut. I I would like to see Jamie Lee Curtis replace Alex Kurtzman because they look basically interchangeable. Does that look like Alex Kurtzman on first glance? Is that Jamie Lee Curtis? Jamie Lee Curtis says her and her husband are proud to see their son transition into a woman. Well, you shouldn't be. I mean, listen. You should. I don't know. Should you be? Shouldn't you be? I don't know if your kid's doing well by it. Okay. I mean, like give it 20 years and let me see how it goes. I have a feeling in 20 years we're going to see a lot of very messed up people. I think we're going to see them in 20 weeks, quite frankly. What's this? Actor Susan Sandlin leads protests against dual state rent. Alex Alice state says for not keeping Medicare for all campaign promises. Oh my God, really? That's not good. Henry Cavill met with Disney, but is not currently in the talks to play Captain Marvel's Captain Britain. Who would be a good Captain Britain? Dan Stevens if he like buffs up, right? That's basically what you need. Dan Stevens who buffs up. Not really much to talk about over here. So you got mandated vaccines. No. Let me go back to look at my show notes, see if I've got anything here that's not... we've got the Hugh Fullerton thing. There we go. Yeah, Capaldi's so not coming back. We've done that. We've done that. And we've got a couple of things to do. Here, let's do this next. This is funny. We're going to read... we're going to read a man imploding, okay? This is what's happened to the crazed Jodie fans, right? I'm not talking about the regular people who like Jodie Whittaker. God bless you, love them. I'm talking about the crazed ones who like, Gina, it's so starting to get brave. Those ones, the crazy ones, okay? Those ones who have been, I haven't been bothered by them for the past, few days. Weirdly enough, it's as if they've all shut up for some reason. Maybe it's because the national perception of their show is, it is shit. All right, just taking a drink. Hang on, what's that window gone? So let's read this. Jodie Whittaker leaving Doctor Who. Now's the chance to show off what she can do. No, the time you should have shown off what she could do was season 11, her first season. Unfortunately, you gave her shit stories, right? Absolutely shit stories, and so she really couldn't show off what she could do, right? Season 12, you gave her a lot more scope, more villains, more exciting things, monsters, and you did see what she could do, and you saw that she was utterly shit, right? It was so utterly badly. It was only season 12 that I really saw how bad she was. Although, I say, going back to see if I saw season 11, you see, she's similar to Sylvester McCoy, that like him, she had no clue about anything going in, right? She'd never seen Doctor Who. And she didn't watch any Doctor Who. Exactly like Sylvester McCoy. But Sylvester McCoy, pretty early on, found out what an incredible role he had there, right? And things changed instantly. Man, you're just a moron, Jodie. With just 9 episodes to go, the BBC can't miss this opportunity. If they could have, I'll tell you, if they could have got that opportunity, if they could have done it, they could have actually have shown that what she could do in the role. Do you not think they would have done? Right? I mean, do you not think that's what they were trying to do? Do you remember the TARDIS Children when she tried to act and she had a scrunched up little face? Do you remember that? That was literally her trying to act. Right? Ooh, it wasn't very good. The reason why it wasn't very good is because she is not very good, okay? Fine. What's been rumored for months? The final yeah, exactly. And they denied it. The final confirmation that Jodie Whittaker is actually factually for real leaving Doctor Who. And it just goes to show how little Hugh Fullerton actually knew. My God, he really didn't know anything. Leaving Doctor Who is finally here with 2022 set to end her reign. After 4 years and 31 dismal episodes, 4 years. 4 years because, honestly, if COVID didn't happen, I think it would have gone worse. If COVID didn't happen, I think they would have got into production quicker. Things would have happened normally. and they wouldn't. And even though they had the train wreck of like season 12 happening, right? They would already be so far into production of season, although they really weren't. I mean, like, no, COVID was kind of coming. I'm surprised they weren't in production of season 13 when the train wreck happened. And we probably would have got like episodes that would have. I mean, like without COVID, I think the New Year's special would have got about 3.5 million consolidated, and I think probably Ray Winston has got Ray Winston. You're gonna say David Hartnap. Ray Winston will need to be motion captured to be Captain Britain. He's not. I mean, other than that, I mean, also he's honestly, you know who would have been perfect. Would have been Roger Moore, like a saint age Roger Moore. That would have been that would have been a perfect Captain Britain. Who is it today? I don't know. I mean, Henry Cavill's not bad, but I don't know. I mean, Captain Britain's blonde. Who would I have? I can't think of anything. Okay, what's been reported that she's leaving with 20 episodes set to be end her reign of 4 glorious years at 31 episodes. Now the clock is ticking for an important task for showrunner Chris Chibnall and Doctor Who team, delivering on the true horrors of Jodie Whittaker's Doctor. Do you not think over 2/3 of the way through, that she might not have peaked yet, right? I mean, like, do you not think? What, they're waiting for a big finish? Really? I mean, forget the pun. Who now has just 9 episodes to demonstrate the depth and power of her performance. She has none. Okay, her performance, though, that's right. Let me 1 second. Let me just... her performance this far has been like... happy, but like... all right, idiot like that. Or she's been... when she's understood. Or then she has lecturing. You can save planets or you can wreck them. Oh, God, she's so shit. God, everything about her is so shit. Unbelievable. No, they're not going... Really, they're going to show the depth of performance. While Whittaker has always been winning in the central, she never has. She's a wrecking ball of suck. During a tenor, Doctor has often taken backseat. Why? Because she's awful. More of an ensemble player. Yes, that's true. She's basically a bus driver for the fam. Then the Heart of the Series. The Heart of the Series, the first year was Graham. Second year was it anybody? They tried to make it Yaz, but again, they just didn't know what they were doing. I think the second year didn't even have I wouldn't say had a heart. They tried to make it the Doctor. She couldn't carry that. Someone in the series with a better name. Well, sort of bears a name. Let's not get into all that right now. Okay, shut up. Despite hints of the timeless children's storyline, after 22 episodes, it still feels like haven't had a quintessential Doctor moment yet. Because she's shit. I mean, I thought closest you came is the pre-title sequence in the Ghost Monument. That's the absolute closest they've been. Having quintessential Doctor moment, but there's still time to deliver it. Yeah, there's still time. Do you think they're going to get it in time? My guess is a no. Okay, my guess, big fat no. And it leaves the 13th Doctor on a high. Well, you should be high. As the series moves to its next generation of Time Lords, companions and showrunners. I mean, like, how there isn't a non-binary trans Doctor. How that has not happened means they don't have a new showrunner. Basically, that's basically what they're after. I mean, will it be RuPaul's Doctor Who? I can see that happening. Peter Capaldi himself, Dr. Argery, only found his true feet in the third and final series. No, I think his third series was his best, but I think his second. I think with the beginning of the second series, he really found where he was. The trouble was, I just don't think he thought he was going to have more time, right? He thought he was going to have 5 years, and so what we saw is year 1, 2, and 5. We missed the peak years 3 and 4, That's exactly. I think that's why he's so pissed off, right? Because we didn't get to see the full performance that he wanted to see. That's my guess. Oh man, freaking BBC. Peter, if the BBC goes under, can you do some more Doctor? Final series, delivering a moving and layered performance that cemented the incarnation as one of the greats. No, what are you talking about? I mean, do you not remember what's that? The Hell Bent and Heaven Sent? Yeah, I mean, Face the Raven. That was that serious. I mean, Witch's Apprentice. No, Witch's Apprentice was definitive Doctor Who. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but what can I tell you? Oh man, something's been calling. Never mind. I can't take this now. I'm afraid. Let's say I have to call that person back. I better not forget. You know what? We're going to take a break. Well, I'm not going to take a break. We're going to send an email to him right now because this guy is not. This guy's like a super religious rabbi, so I can't even text him. So I think I got an email from him relatively recently. Where is it? Is this him? No, I thought that was him. No. Oh, where'd he go? I thought I had it. Oh, dude. Man, do I have to go to my Gmail? That's a pain in the ass. Oh, come on. That is a real pain. Okay, fine. Oh, no. Hit with it. It's found something. I think this might be right. Something ended up in the trash. We don't want it in the trash. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, 1 second. Now I found what I'm looking for. So let me put this into inbox. Hopefully. Man, you're like literally listening to a boomer trying to work out how to use email. This is not good. Where'd it go? It was right here. Yeah, 1 second. Maybe if I just type his name in, it'll come up. No. Okay. Oh, there you go. Wait. Oh, I don't know which one's which. I think this one. Okay. Fine, we're writing an email to this guy. We can go, hi there. Hi. So sorry I haven't called. I mean, this guy is like, the Hebrew expression is a tzaddik. It's like a very righteous man, right? So this guy is, he does a lot of good work as well. I haven't called you back yet. On a live stream and have been for a bit. We'll try and call. Sure, I'll try and call when it's done. Okay. I think that tells it. When's that going to be? Who knows? Keep Cult of Tzvi. Hopefully he's going to get that. Right? I hope he's going to get that. Fine. Can we still don't know much about what threats the Doctor will face in a final adventure? Oh, there's Daleks, there's Weeping Angels. What's the name? Moffat broke that news. And Sontarans. I don't know. Like, God, how is he so shit? How is Chris Chibnall so unbearably shit at promoting Doctor Who? I mean, I like, how is that even possible? I mean, I don't get it. I do not get it at all. Fine. So we're saying that saw that. Let's go Big Finish. I was going to do a Suicide Squad preview. Wait. Let's have a quick look at that while we're here. One second, we'll do Pocket Mans. Because this I might push over to Thursday, which is because I'm planning like it's coming out then. So have a look. I'll go to my library. My magazines. Oh, mine. I believe it's in. It was in this, wasn't it? Yes. Indestructible Captain Scarlet. Button that plays that whenever you need it. I have to tell you, I mean, I quite like this. I have to tell I liked Evil Lynn. Fine. God, look at that gay Captain America. Fine. Is there a little bit about Capaldi? Because that we'll do that much right now. Other than that, we want to look at it. Go to the big finish. What we got over here? Peter Capaldi and David. Oh man, that is a good combination. As that's Mal Chain as a thinker in Polka Dot. Right. That's a good combination. Why? How does it feel to be part of this film? I've been collecting comic books since I was a little boy, and now I want to eat out your heart. And escaping through my imagination and dreaming of a moment like this. So getting to work with James Gunn and actors of the caliber Peter Capaldi and so many others. I'm just trying to breathe. Oh, control yourself. Take it in, enjoy the moment, and a pretty exceptional moment in my life. Peter Capaldi says, I woke up one morning and there was an email asking if I wanted to play the Thinker in a film with James Gunn. I just thought, this can't be real. So I kicked it in the face. I think we're all very grateful I found us. I can't do it for too long. Found ourselves in this movie because it's such a fabulous cast. It's a big fat superhero movie. It's great fun and full of heart. Yes, I really think it's going to be good. Right? I mean, James Gunn has only really delivered thus far. Right? James Gunn is freaking awesome, mate. And I understand he's a douchebag, but his movies are awesome. Were you previously aware of your character? I pride myself in that if you said to me, are you such and such, I would say, from which run, which writer? But James said, Polka Dot Man. I go, I'm really not, I'm not completely sure. Fortunately, James gave me all I needed. Okay, fine. I have to say, his performance. I love it so much because he's kind of like the lamest superhero ever, but he's so heartbroken and so sad. He's just a great character and does it beautifully. I am looking forward to see it. I mean, like in the trailer, he looks pretty good. I don't think we hit Capaldi speak in the trailer. Resident David Dutcher, blah blah blah. I was very familiar with the Thinker because I was a big reader of The Flash. Peter is the Thinker in the film in a way that I couldn't be more perfect. It's chilling, man. It's really really chilling. I know the Thinker from the Flash TV show, right? Which I understand is probably not the best source, but I guess at least I have a rough idea what the character is. Do you have a favorite moment from filming? Capaldi says no. Like nothing. It's not from the film, but I did a small appearance in a local comic book store in Atlanta to sign some comics that I had worked on. Oh, interesting. And I looked up, my new friend Peter Capaldi had come down to support me, and we ended up spending the afternoon together with Steve Agee, who plays John Echamus. Once everybody stopped freaking out because Doctor Who was in the comic shop. Yeah, he's always going to be Doctor Who, mate. We just got to look at comics together, and explore toys. It was really magical. I reckon the earliest we'll ever see Peter Capaldi play the Doctor again if the BBC goes under and Big Finish and survive, and Big Finish survives and wants to make Doctor Who. Then he would probably do it, right? That's where I think he would probably jump in to do a bit of Doctor Who. Fine, let's go over the Big Finish. There's a couple of things I want to look over there. Don't we have over here? So, get the old camera on. There you go. Keep clear. There we go. On the right thing eventually. News. There's a few things going on over here, as I recall. Really? Yeah. We might go to the Twats to hear this. So this is the new Diary of a River song. I'm probably not getting this. So essentially, she's a new recruit in the 1970s unit. And it's got the whole, like, Third Doctor Adventures crew in it. It's just got a bunch of people I don't really know that well. Lisa McClellan, I mean, she's okay. Helen Goldwyn, okay. James Kettle. I mean, yeah, the writing talent here is mediocre. 1 second, let's have a look at the over here. Yeah, we'll hear the trailer. Oh, use this page over here. Oh man, this cup of coffee never ends. It's good. Wait 1 second.
The Diary of River Song. New recruit.
I know what you're going to say.
Really?
She is highly qualified and comes with excellent references.
Who recommended her?
The Doctor.
What harm am I doing?
Trespassing and disturbing the dead.
River!
Don't worry.
I have to say, Daphne Asbrook I'm not sure if I've got used to her or she's got used to the role. Finally, I feel like I'm hearing Liz Shaw now, right? When I hear her. Yep, come back.
Sorry, I'll give it a friendly little zap. Digging. That's the least archaeological digging I've seen since my husband took a forklift to the ruins of Troy.
Oh, nothing to worry about. Do I know you?
Yes. Oh, but don't worry, it'll come back in time. I'm Dr. River Song, and I'm moving in with you, Miss Shaw. That was outside. Quickly.
Well, you could just buzz off.
Hold on.
I won't leave me alone.
Always good to find new uses for the old trowel.
Oi, you can't go down there staying Russ.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
I mean it. You could be dead me down there.
Move.
It's no good. I can't shift him either.
Sometimes.
It does sound like quite a lot of fun, though, doesn't it? I mean, like, I don't know. It does sound like quite a lot of fun. Am I up for this or not? It might be talking me into it.
It's best to admit defeat.
Well, I never do. Not underground. The location identifier on the vortex manipulator isn't accurate enough.
I told you, Solly and Slapdash. We might materialize inside the wall of the mine. It would be instant death. Come on.
Big Finish. We love stories.
What? Are you wearing pajamas?
Yes. Would you rather I wasn't?
I don't know. That just might won me over. I don't know. That actually sounded pretty darn cool. I have to think about that. Fine. Let's do a search for Bonnie Langford. Bonnie Langford. We'll do. So we've got 43 result format. No. Oh, audiobook, not podcast. And availability. Find by rate, sort by. All right, first, update your results. Let's be updated. Okay, now 36. And now we start oldest first. Okay, so let's walk us through Mel in Big Finish because it's so much better. It's like everything she's done in audio is so much better. Fine. So we got these again. They should just package this together, or they should package these 4 stories together. Do they? Or maybe I don't know. There's a few different ways you could do it. So, Father Vulcan is just a good historical story set in Roman times in Vesuvius, I think, isn't it? Yeah. But so I guess he must have been around the same time as David Tennant, right? Because yes, it's definitely about the eruption on Vesuvius. This is a season 24 story if they had a good one, right? If you can imagine it that it fits in season 24, yet it's good. One Doctor. Okay, that's Bonnie Langford and Colin's story. Not bad. It's got Christopher Biggins in it as a phony doctor, basically who's conning people out of money with his Portaloo TARDIS. Bang Bang Boom, tons of fun. Okay, it's basically a piss take of the Eurovision Song Contest that the Doctor gets and Mel gets drawn into. Again, would have fitted in perfectly into season 24 had they known what they're doing. If they sat down and worked out what they wanted to do first, this is the type of story they absolutely would have done. $2.99. These are all excellent Doctor and Mel stories. Flip Flop, really clever. You can listen to disc 1 or disc 2 first. I mean, in any order. It's quite clever. He Jests at Scars. It's an Unbound one. That's Michael Jason as Sorta as the Doctor. Bonnie Langford's excellent in that one. Just really, really good. Zagreus, I remember being a bit lame, right? It wasn't that good. I can't remember what Bonnie Langford was in it, but they often changed roles with Zagreus, and it just didn't really work, unfortunately. Juggernaut's tons of fun about the development of the mechanoids. Built by Davros, apparently. Another good Mel story, as is Catch 1782. I think that also has Maggie Staples in, I think. Let's have a quick look. Oh, is that Thicker Than Water? I can't remember. But like most of these are worth a punt. I mean, let's have a quick look. Who's in the who? Let's see. Is it just Bonnie Langford? Yeah. Fine. They wrap up Evelyn's storyline in Thicker Than Water. It's okay. That's okay. Unregenerate that was one of these stories that were going to be in season that basically that Andrew Cartmel had on his desk. I remember it being unremarkable. That this was originally going to be like how he regenerates into, what was it? Not that it would have happened, but Richard Griffiths was the fantasy casting. Red was, I remember being reasonably crap. I remember being reasonably naff. The Wishing Beast, is that Andrew Monk, a Paul Monks one? If it's a Paul Monks one, it was. I remember it being a weird Dr. Mel story. Oh, okay, it's not. Oh, it's thinking about it. Oh yeah, Paul Monks. Now this was excellent. Spaceport Fear. The Wrong Doctors. Wow, look at the price jump. This is worth $2.99. It's not worth $12.99. Okay. Well, they should package this together as a box set. The Wrong Doctors. This explains how the Doctor goes from his blue coat back to his multicolored coat. And it is a really good Mel story. Like this whole Mel arc is actually good. So that Spaceport Fear is very good in the Seas of War. Also, that's got the Eminence in it. But again, $12.99 a throw. Blimey, $2.99. I'll say yes. We Are the Daleks. I remember being mediocre. Warehouse. By the time we got into Warehouse, we were into like the naff final days of the main range. The Last Adventures was really good. We listened to the last bit of it today with the regeneration into from Colin Baker into Sylvester McCoy. That was actually really good. But yeah, I think you can tell the range has kind of waned by this point when we're at the main range. Terror of the Sontarans. I don't remember this one at all. So that's not a good sign when you don't remember it. Great cover. Dan Stark is on it. Who wrote this one? By John Dorney and Dan Starkey. Man, I got to check this out. I have no memory of this. Let's listen to the trailer.
Coming soon from Big Finish Productions.
Doctor, I think someone followed us down the stairwell.
Not now, Mel. I've nearly got it.
She's so much better on audio. It's crazy how much better it is.
Something did follow us. Doctor!
I am Steadimar, and this is my reckoning! Doctor Who, Terror of the Sontarans.
The events of the last few days have driven us to the edge of madness and beyond. I've just sealed half my crew in the caves after they tried killing the rest of us.
I have no memory of this whatsoever.
The others are upstairs in the observation deck worshipping the stones. We knew what we were doing when we signed up, but none of our training prepared us for any of this.
I will blast you to atoms! Small your eyes, poor your aim. Come then, Dust children, I will tear the shit off you.
Think, Case, think. You're a Sontaran warrior, but you're intelligent too, an officer. You're meant to be brains as well as brawn.
You insult me further, sir? Not so fast, you!
Let go of me! Get off!
Taste my claws, Eggman! Big Finish. We love stories.
Not a bad trailer. That I think now I finally worked out what this whole section is. Was it? Where was it? It was. There was where it was it here where it was Bonnie Langford and Ace. Hang on. Which one was it? Which one was it? This one? No, just Sylvester McCoy. Fine. Was it this one? The Warehouse? See, The Warehouse I remember being okay. Mike Tucker. Okay. But yeah, no. Where is it? So this rating was okay, fine. I think I worked it out. Right. But I thought it was this one where the Doctor, where Mel and the Ace join up as a TARDIS team. So you got Mel, Ace, and Seventh Doctor for like quite an extended run. And it was kind of okay. Yeah, it was kind of like around here where it got the quality dropped around here, right? And then it dropped again, I would say, around here. To the Silurian Candidate. High price of parking was, again, there was, all these things were reasonably forgettable. Red wasn't very good. Red Planets wasn't very good. As Red wasn't very good. You know what it was? When the new logo came in. Oh, what a shock. Dispossessed wasn't very good. I gotta check this out again. The Quantum Possibility engine. I mean, maybe I just Guy Adams. I mean, that's a Dog Bolter. It's a good cast, right? Let's listen to the trailer of this one.
Coming soon from Big Finish Productions.
There. I've done my job. The TARDIS is yours.
Claimed in the name of the President of the Solar System.
Right, I remember this one. It wasn't as fun as I thought it should have been. Right, that was the problem with it. I remember that one now. Yeah. I can't. It was really basically over here where Trump arrived, and it's incredible. You could just see it fall off a cliff. But go back to these early ones. Like, okay, I would say the Mel, Ace, and the Doctor stuff is missable. It's okay. It's kind of missable, though. I got to check out Terror of the Sontarans. I can't believe I can't remember that at all. With the Daleks and Warehouse, these were okay. They're just unmemorable. This was the last really great. Man, the drop in quality is really, you see it. This stuff back here, they're all freaking, and mostly not so great, but they're all freaking winners. Like these early ones, oh my God. Father Vulcan, One Doctor, Bang Bang a Boom, Flip Flop, Juggernauts, Catch 7882, and then Wrong Doctor, Spaceport Fear, and Caesar War. These are all excellent, right? These are all really excellent stories. So there you go. Mel I would say gets a bit of a what's the word? A reevaluation. So let me think. I'm not going to do the Noel Clarke thing today. Fine. I think I'm going to wrap this up. I got to give the guy a call again. Deep Six 1970. Hey, how you doing? So he says, hey Rabbi, check out Six's Tale for Mass Effect fan fiction. I've never played Mass Effect. I don't know anything about it. Right? If you tell me where to start with Mass Effect, I will totally. I'm up for that. Blue Bonnet is here. How you doing? I'm so sorry. I didn't look at the chat. You've been here for a while. That's nice. Cardwich, how are you? I don't think Jim ever enjoyed his job. He enjoyed it at first. That first Comic-Con, he was having a great time. It was when people started telling him he was unbearably bad at his job. That's when he that's when that's when he stopped liking it. Nameless One says, dude, be like, you have no time to take my call, but you have time to write me. No, dude, it's a super religious guy. It's a culturally different thing, right? I bet this would be replied. Let's have a look. No, he did not reply, but I'm going to go and give him a call back right now. Fine! Okay, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to say good evening to everybody. I will see you again on Thursday. We will do this again. I'm sure there's going to be more fun stuff we can talk about. You know, the insanity never stops. I'm hitting the end broadcast button.